Hi guys, we're just about to go down and catch the Duke because we want to put him on a bigger paddock up the top. I just thought while we're catching them and shifting paddocks, I'm gonna handle the Duke for the first time and see how he is.
We'll just get little Duke here. He is fast asleep. Oh, hello. Wakey wakey. So they love lying on this hay. It's like, it must get really warm and comfy. So Duke was born end of April. And Tipsy is a surrogate mare. She's been a brilliant mum. She's never been out of this field. So we don't really handle the foals much. But they just need to have enough on them so that you can lead them and handle them for the vet or farrier or anything that needs to be done. Not entirely sure about this gate thing. So as I said before, Tipsy is actually a surrogate mare. The Duke is by our Australian stock horse stallion, Hayden Oracle. And he's out of a mare called Duchess, and he looks exactly like Duchess. So we've got Rosie in with Jason. Seeing as the Duke's probably going to be Rosie's.
So Rosie, well, I was just chatting to Rosie and she said, I bet you I can catch him quicker than you can. And I said, all right then, here we go. And as Duke's quite a quiet foal and the mare's quite a quiet mare, we're gonna give Rosie a go and see if she can catch the little fella. You ready for this, Rosie?
I think
Well, this is how you learn. You just got to have a bit of a go. So now, what are you going to do? What's your approach?
Well, I might just go and see if he'll come to me first without anything.
Okay.
Just to see if he's feeling a bit touchy.
Yes. Get some building blocks on the go. I like that. All right, off you go. Let's see how.
So Rosie has spent quite a long time in the field, as you can imagine, getting to know Duke. And he's at the stage where obviously you can see he doesn't mind having a hand put on him. Just the perfect height for you at the moment, Rosie. Been good. She's done both sides. Well done, Jace. Taught her well.
Bit of education there. I can't believe how quiet he is, to be fair. I haven't actually put a hand on him. So what's next? So Rosie's just said she's going to go and do a little bit of desensitizing. If you need me to hold the mare, Rosie, just let me know. But you see, he's been quite confident now. He's starting to test by a little bit nibbly and all that sort of thing. Just giving him a little rub. So they're familiar. That's so funny because I reckon if I walked over there to try and catch him, he'd be a bit wary of me because, as I said, I haven't had a lot to do with him. So this is all really good. Even Tipsy's a bit curious.
So you can see Rosie's got the halter in her hand. She's just letting him have a feel, having a sniff of it. So Chinook's mum is a 3/4 thoroughbred with a quarter horse in her. Goes back to New Zealand lines. And she's got a lovely temperament, but she's quite a hot mare. And the dad, Hayden Oracle, he's an Australian stock horse, and he has the coolest temperament you can get. So we're hoping that the Duke here has all the ability of his mum and dad, and his dad's temperament just cools his mum's a little bit. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the tricky bit. Oh, nice, Rosie. The tricky bit is getting it up over their ears. So you might notice in the background, Jason's got a lasso down there on the ground behind Tipsy. And within the Your Horsemanship program, he's doing another bit of foal handling, actually with Chinook, who you saw earlier when he was a foal, and he was quite a different character. He wasn't so placid, he was a lot more timid, and so Jason used the lasso. That was a pretty good first attempt. Jason's just sort of said, you know, for the first time you put a halter on, you try and sneak it on without them sort of realising it. But he just got wind of it that time.
I guess I didn't quite realise I had to just try and get it on and go, let him go.
So it is funny. Rosie's exactly right in that Duke's not used to having any. He's never had a head collar on before, but he is used to Rosie being in the field with him and giving him rubs and stuff. So he's fairly used to that, and he's confident with that. So, and he's never felt pressure before. So if Rosie had gone in and just been able to sort of smooth, you know, get that little rapport going, slip it on really quickly and then do it up without him getting too aware of it, then there was a chance that she could have caught him, and you would have shown me up. But this is the learning curve. So I think what it is that needs to happen is when we do these things, when we're handling horses that don't really know, we're trying to do something new, you've got to avoid the faff a little bit. So you've got to get in, and as soon as you feel like they're sort of quiet and there's a bit of rapport there and their mind's sort of not really on what you're about to do, then you might be able to sneak it on and get it done and then walk away. So Rosie sort of nearly got it on, and then he moved, and then you pulled.
Yeah, I should just kind of gone with.
Yeah, and when you pulled, he was like, oh, I don't know what's happening. So when I catch foals, I'm very aware that, you know, we could tomorrow or another time come and try and catch him, but and we might be able to sneak it on, but he still has to learn pressure. He has to learn that when something's around his neck, just turn and look at me and relax. So because I'm probably now going to find it tricky to sneak this on, I may have to use a lasso, which is how I catch all my foals as a rule. All right, so let's go and have a look. I only had about 30 seconds to do that, and he wakes up and he goes, I don't want you to touch me. You've got to get him on a little bit numb. Duke will be sensitive, but hopefully he'll be pretty sensible. Once he sort of got over that sort of fight instinct or that flight instinct that he had, he started to look and think about how he was moving, and that's all I want to get him to today, is a point where he's just going, feeling a bit of pressure, moving towards it. He's starting to look to me, so instead of trying to pull away and run backwards, he's starting to step up and approach me. And we got to that point today, which is brilliant. He can go up in the top paddock now and chill for a couple of months.